Right here we have a 124 scale Chevrolet Camaro. This is a 2010. What are these? 2010. 2010. This is 24 scale. This is obviously the black and yellow, the Bumble Bee version. If that's what you want to refer to it as, that's what we're going to call it today. Front door is open. The only doors this one has. Used to do in police cars. The front doors do open on this. The hood still opens as well. So you still have that. The trunk does not open on these models. Some of the Camaros do have an opening trunk. They actually have the little hinges and everything back there, but some of these, like this one here, they actually put little brads or rivets, or whatever you want to call them, in there and press those in to keep the trunk from coming off. Why they don't hinge all of them, I don't know, but anyway. Close this down here. This one has lights added to it. I told you I was just going to do headlights and taillights, but I went ahead and it's the Christmas present. Went ahead and added the front driving lights as well, and also put in some orange front parking lights. So it adds to it pretty well, or adds to it a lot. Adds a lot to the anyway. You got them in there. I'll leave it at that. I'm getting confused here. Too many late nights. This does run on a 9-volt battery. Battery's easily changed. 3 screws. The screw here and the 2 in the rear. I just take those out. The bottom of the car I kind of pull off. Best to just lay it on a towel or something and just turn it upside down, and you can just pull these off, and the bottom will come off the car. There are wires from the switch into the car, but you can just take this top off here and pretty much just pull it directly behind the car, and then you'll see the battery in there. I did have to modify the interior just a little bit to get the battery to fit in this car. I don't guess I've ever done one of these with a 9-volt, so I had a little bit of trouble with it. Anyway, I made a little cut in the interior, but added a black piece of plastic over it, so you can't really tell that it's in there. That's just the package tray, actually, that you're seeing. But anyway, the battery will slide in and into the rear seats, and then it's covered up by that black piece of plastic that I added in there. It actually looks pretty decent. Like I said, you barely or won't notice it unless you're looking for it. As far as power switch, just one switch right here in the middle on the rear of the car. I'll turn this on here. Of course, it activates our lighting. It gives you, again, I mentioned headlights. Add the driving lights as well, and then you can see them a lot better in person. But I don't know if my camera. Let me try this way, maybe. They still look white on my display, but anyway, it's probably picking them up. Amber parking lights there in the center. And of course, like I said, I mentioned the driving lights. Now with this car, I forgot when I was talking to you guys, or emailing you, that the Camaros do not have lenses on the rear. So what I ended up doing is just drilling those out, and then trimming down the LEDs a little bit, and then painting everything back over red. You can see it here. Let me turn this back off. So they're not like sticking out real far. A lot of people just drill them and they stick out the entire length of the LED. But anyway, I trim these down so they sit flush against the car. Don't notice them. Don't stick out really bad. And then add a little bit of transparent red paint. It's light bar paint. And then also you can see your Maryland license plate with initials JMR on it. So there you go. I added a coat of wax to it. It's nice and slick and shiny. And I will ship it out tomorrow. It's probably one of the quickest turnarounds I've ever done on a car. But with the situation, I just wanted to get it done, make sure you got it back. So I appreciate it. And like I said, I'll get this out tomorrow. You should have it. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I would say Thursday or Friday it should be there. I'll ship it priority. No reason in shipping express mail. I just wanted to make sure I got it. And one way or the other, I knew I was going to have to use express. So you expressed it to me, so I should just be able to priority it back to you, and you should have it in plenty of time. So again, I appreciate it, and hope you guys have a great Christmas.